Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0 at Anfield. And it's a big blow to, I don't want to say the title because it's early on, but in terms of confidence, in terms of form, in terms of improvement from last season, today was a big milestone for Mikel Arteta. And he failed. He absolutely failed. I think the intention was clear. Physicality, dominate, But I'm sorry. There was none of that. None of it. First of all, I want to start off with the starting 11. Because when the 11 came out, I was like, what is going on here? He's on Calafiori against Salah. I was like, okay, I can see why. Obviously, you want the aura man at the back because he loves that guy, doesn't he? You have in midfield, Mikel Merino starting. I was like, whoa, let's chill out there. And then it's Noni Madueke on the right. And then I'm like, okay, surely it's Eze on the left. But no, Martinelli. And I was like, cool. Let's start Martinelli because he cooks against Liverpool. Today he got cooked, fried, eaten for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Kirkes wasn't even on his side, my fault. Szoboszlai at right back had this guy's SIM card, IP address and his home postcode. Because he was not getting past him. He was absolutely abysmal in that first half. And in the second half, by the way. But Martinelli was embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Today was his last chance. His last chance. He doesn't even come on against Leeds. He's on the bench the whole time. Today, Trossard doesn't come on. Martinelli, for me, cannot start again. I've had enough. He cannot start again. I thought Eze was enough. But no, we need to go and get a left winger now. Because I don't think that left wing is good enough. Trossard's a good 12th man off the bench, you super sub settings. Eze today comes on. He's a bit further away down the line, so I'll come to him later. In the first half, I thought we played all right. I thought 0-0 at Anfield, half-time, it wasn't that bad. We had one moment with Madueke from the corner. And to be fair to Noni, he was our only threat. He was our only threat in that first half. He was giving them problems. Our defence was on job. Gabriel was good, Timber was good, Calafiori was good. But Saliba, literally, straight away, as soon as the game starts, he falls over, blood. These lot love getting injured. It is a hobby. Injuries are hobbies at this football club. Last season we had Partey getting injured during training. We have, in 2 games, we've had Saka, Odegaard and Saliba all injured. How is that possible? What are you man drinking? How? I'm sorry, but to be fair, I was crying kind of mad when Saliba got injured. But Mosquera comes off the bench and he was very good. He was very, very good. He was doing what Saliba does. He was cooking. Ekitike had nothing. Gabriel, absolutely on job. Calafiori, he was a bit shaky. Lee Gunner calls him the galloping sweet prince. Today he was galloping, blood. He was galloping straight off the fucking pitch because he missed the ball like 3 or 4 times, goes off the pitch. Declan Rice in the midfield was trying. He was marauding up until the 98th minute. But then he has to give it to someone. No one there. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Zubimendi, I thought today was absolutely shocking. I don't want to hear nothing but, he was a good pass. He lost the ball at least 4 or 5 times today. That's enough for me. You shouldn't be losing the ball 4 or 5 times. Partey would have not lost the ball 4 or 5 times. And if he did, we'd be angry with him. So that was poor from Zubimendi today. Raya was all over the place. On the goal as well, you see Raya, he stands in the middle and then he sort of chinks to the left. And then he chinks back. And it's already too late, boss man. Why are you chinking? Why is Merino, Calafiori and Gyökeres the wall? Speaking of Victor Gyökeres, He was okay in the second half. In the first half, he was non-existent. Second half, he was getting on the ball. He had 1 or 2 moments. He had a moment where he crossed the ball into the middle, and oh no, he didn't cross the ball into the middle. Madueke crossed the ball into the middle to him, and Gomez got to it at the very end of the game. He had 1 or 2 moments as well, but overall from Gyökeres, it wasn't great. To be fair, against Van Dijk and Konate, I wasn't expecting a great game. He was holding the ball up well. He was winning fouls, which you expect him to do. But that was good. That side of his game was good. But we did not sign Victor Gyökeres to win fouls, okay? And then who do we turn to on the bench? We don't turn to Trossard. We do not turn to him. We turn to Max Dowman yet again. And where was the urgency? All of a sudden, as soon as we went 1-0 down, all of a sudden we're dominating. We're all robust. Where was that urgency from the get-go? Where was our midfield today? Because Marino weren't doing nothing. He was not doing... There was a moment, I think it was Marino or Zubimendi. Raya passed out the ball, and it's just gone straight to a Liverpool player. You can't allow that at Anfield. This is Anfield, bro. The referee, I don't even want to talk about this, man. Because he had me feeling. I thought he was an Evertonian in the first half. Second half, he converted to Liverpool. Whatever happened at half time, Arne Slot gave him millions. He was given the blackmail. What was going on? How was the goal? First of all, how was the goal a free kick? How was that a free kick? Curtis Jones, the twig, he's falling down to thin air. Thin air, and he booked him. He booked him. How? How has he done that? Eze comes off the bench, and he had 1 or 2 moments where he was showing something, but he was galloping horse at the back again. Calafiori all over the place. I've had enough about aura talk. I want mentality talk, because the mentality is not good enough. It is not good enough. Today was not the reason we lost the game. It wasn't because of mentality. There wasn't a mentality issue today, but there was moments where the mentality was not there. There was a moment where Timber got spun, I think, by Gakpo, and then the ball goes back to Liverpool. It comes crossing in, and then he gave away a corner when Raya was literally standing there. Why are we giving unnecessary things? The mentality is not there. This team doesn't have the mentality to win the league. That's what I saw today, and that's what I got.